Okay. Looks like everything here is working, so let's go ahead and flip this over. Well, no dog cam? Okay, let's turn dog cams on. There we go. Alright. So, where were we? We were finishing the setup. We still need... That's the bedroom layout. We've got our temple started, but not totally finished. We've got this guy smoothing everything. The foods, those were looking pretty good. I don't remember seeing too many issues there. So that should work. And that, yep, that'll work. That'll work just fine. I'm going to go ahead and DX. Remove that extra hall that I started to build down there. I think I'm just going to have this come off the side here and not actually worry about that hallway. I can go either direction with that though, however I feel like putting that out at the end. Well, I already smoothed that, that's nice. They're still trying to build this. What do they need? Architecture? No, carpentry. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I never did get around to forbidding the rest of the water, so that could end up being a problem. Yeah, it's probably going to end up being a problem. Well, there's no viewers right now. Let me go ahead and take care of that while I got a chance. DOR. I'll just go through and set these up till people start showing up. I say I'm going to do this until people start showing up and I get raided. How you doing, Darth? Thank you for the raid, man. So did you have a pretty good stream? I know I was watching for a bit of it, but I didn't see all of it. I did see it was popping there for a bit. Ooh, and a host from C. Finnegan. Thank you for that host as well. So how's everyone doing tonight? My dog just decided she wants to lay at my feet instead of in her bed. That figures, of course. Now I get her own camera, and then she's like camera shy. But if I turn her camera off, she'll be all up in my camera. I suppose that's pets for you, though. Yeah, that's the only quote on my side of the bot right now. I actually have to turn them all off to update it across the board. So the quotes that you have on the other side won't show up until I update them all. I'll take and do that as soon as my bot ends. My stream ends. It'll be later tonight. So I do need to go through and set all of these water to not be walked in, because we will have issues with it come this next month. It's already 12/27. So there's a good chance that it could be freezing soon. I don't know how long this area freezes for, so I have to be ready for that. If they walk across frozen ice and it thaws, they fall in, they get a temporary stun, and they start trying to breathe water. And these guys are not fish, so it doesn't work so well. They're dwarves. This is Dwarf Fortress. I am doing the boring part right now. If you can hang out for just a minute, you'll see the more exciting but still low graphics part. Let's see. Just selecting all these. Any more? No water there. Oh, this water here. Right now I'm just painting a restricted tiling so that they don't try to walk through the water. These 7s mean that it's actually 7 deep, which is a full square, so this is pure water. Is the boss not working on my side? It should be. Well, that's interesting. Okay, what's going on? Mini games, boss battle, bosses. Bosses are kind of fine. Yeah, they no. Nope, those are the wrong numbers. I changed all those numbers. Oh, that's right, I changed them on the other side. Darn it! Okay, well, my bot's still going to be on the old setup, but it should still be working. Oh! I didn't see Malicious Hatred started it. I see Fins, and I was like, why isn't the boss doing it? Yeah, I do that sometimes. Say it's one of those things where this is one of those games where a lot of people, they will like have this up on a second screen while they're playing it themselves just to see what the other people are doing. So you don't get a lot of interaction on this game, you know, in the chat, but it's just, you know, it comes with the territory. That's what this game is. People like to play it. If you know someone who plays this, they'll tell you they'd much rather play it than watch, but it's always helpful to have someone to go to if you do run into any issues. It's a very, very complicated game when you get down to the brass tacks with it. It was actually labeled as the most complicated game in the world for the last 10 years. So, yeah, it's not exactly something just anyone can pick up. But I am happy to help teach, and if any one of you want to try and run this, just let me know. If you're interested, it is a free game. And that is not selected on the right thing. Okay, oh, there's some more water. Ah, they dropped some logs in that water. That sucks. Okay. Sure, I'll duel you. By the way, you don't need the @ sign. I mean, I suppose it is a little bit easier. But the way that I do it is from the bot, and that doesn't give the option for doing the @ signs. It doesn't automatically pull those. It takes a little bit more time to actually get those working right. Let me go ahead and pull those back to neutral so I can see that. Same with that one and that one. Yeah, that kind of looks good. Anything over here, extras? Nah. No. Yep, that looks good. Okay. So, now for the water portion. If it turns to ice, they could also try to walk on this layer. Go figure. I really wish that there was like an autofill and just does both the current layer and the bottom layer. There is a tool called DF Hack that helps a lot with this stuff, but I have not seen anything to restrict water areas. It would be great if they added that, but I assume that people have not actually requested it because most people don't even bother with this step. They just let their dwarves die. The problem is if they die this way, they're considered kind of atom smashed, and they just kind of fall out of existence. And then when their ghost comes, there's nothing to bury, so the ghost just sticks around forever unless you make a slab. And then even with the slab, it'll give people bad thoughts because they don't have a proper place to, you know, memorialize the dead. So it's a little odd, but this actually does help in the long run. And that was bad. Whatever. Okay, get this string, that string, this string, that string, this string, and this part. Just painting all this is restricted. Thanks for the backup, losers. What happened? Oh, not enough interested in the arena? Oh, and you're the only one that went into the heist. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, that will happen, though. Paint this out. We definitely don't want them going in this section. Heist 187. I feel like there's a reference there that maybe I'm missing. This section here. Ah, Demolition Man. I love that movie. I've seen a lot of Fifth Element references recently. Is it just me, or are people actually like referencing it more often all of a sudden? And if they are just referencing it more often all of a sudden, why? What caused the sudden new references? Also, while I've got a bunch of people in the channel... Oh, you guys doing free-for-all. Sure. Why did I have to embark on an area with 2 river starts? 2 rivers start in this area. It just makes this so annoying. Normally, this is a, like, 3-minute thing, but when you've got all these little branches and fingers all over the place, it makes it a real pain in the butt. Obviously. That's obviously the reason. Because Dwarf don't give a damn. Speaking of which, I have Dwarf commands on the bot for this game specifically, so if you guys want to do CMDS, it'll show you the Dwarf Fortress commands. Normal? Yep, there we go. Restricted. From there to there, from there to there, from there to there. I'll do it. Oh, I need to remove the therapist one. No, that one's actually still good. It gives a direct link to the download for therapist if somebody's looking for the updated versions. I mean, it's not really necessary anymore because the LNP now does have the correct version, but yeah, it's one of those, yeah, I just want to make sure that it's as available as possible for people. Because this game is not easy, and without therapist, you're basically, you know, pissing into the wind. It is the fastest way to burn out is to try to manually do all of the skills and settings and everything for everybody. That's just, nope. At least the pools are a little bit faster than these stupid fingers. Man, I really wish I'd have got to this when I was off stream. I hadn't thought about it, otherwise I'd have done it when I got home today. Don't step there, don't step there, don't step there. When I've got it zoomed out like this, it's a little harder to control too. A little easier to see everything though. Chaka Smirif, what cooler does it turn? Okay. Purple. Missed it. Normal, restricted. There is a whole lot of nothing going on right now in this. I just gotta get this done. It sucks, but I gotta do it. I don't want people dying or freezing to death or going crazy, and that's not what I wanted to do. Standing orders. Designate OR. Oh, shit. I forgot to change the title here. Let me go and fix that real quick. It's not jungle. It turned into... the top right's a marsh, and the rest is shrubland. I was hoping to find a jungle, but it turns out that my world didn't generate any jungles for some reason. So, let's see. Dashboard. Okay. I'm gonna call it New Fort Year 2. Let's see. Doing a jungle domestication fort. Nope. Doing the Savage Marsh Shrubland Fort. I hope that goes out. Yeah, I failed that pretty good. Hashtag fail. Okay, so this here still needs to be restricted. So you can actually play this entire game from keyboard only, so if my hand starts to go on me, I just might do that. That'll be a lot of clicking though. Fine-tune mouse work. Okay, that's all restricted. I'm looking for the dark reds. Oh, there's some dark red right here. That means that one didn't get selected. Well, part of it did. Another dark red. Nope. Nope. Yep. And that's good. Okay, so it looks like we got it all. Nope. This branch right here. They would definitely walk by that if they're trying to get over here for any reason. Okay. Just for good measure, we're going to set high traffic from there into to there, from here to there. down. going to set high traffic from there to there. And right down the center. So they prefer to be in the center instead of out in the, everywhere else. For this here, the traffic path goes there, there, and there. But I need to set a normal across those because those are up down stairs, and I don't want everyone trying to gather on the stairs. That's not a good thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and let them finish digging that out. We've got somebody that's out there smoothing all of the stone, and we are on our way out now. Oh, Fry's here. Interesting waterways. Yeah, it turns out that I actually had 2 different rivers that started here. Well, at least that one started here. I don't know about this one, because when you look down at the bottom, this is straight 7. It's not flipping around at all. So either there is enough water flow to keep that at 7 and it just never hits 6, or wow, the wet season's arrived. Okay. Well, that's the January, whatever January is in dwarf terms. Saving. Ah, Fry Guy has been challenged. Will he rise to the challenge? Maybe not. How you doing today, Fry? Just looking, that actually looks like a third. Like there's a second here. There's one water start, second river start, third river start. So there's 3 river sections on this map. That's just weird. What is annoying though is I do have lungfish. Ugh. Oh, that makes sense. You gonna play some DF on the side? Or are you looking at something else? Trying to duel that Fry Guy again. Get over here. We're going to make leather armor just so we have it. We want cloaks, trousers, hoods, mittens, and we'll go ahead and have them construct some bags, water skins, backpacks, and quivers as well, just to make sure that's all good. Z, animals. Do we have anything else here to butcher? That's named. Llama. Okay. I'm going to have to dig down, hit a cave entrance so I could actually get some growth in here for my plants. I'll dig this section here out, make another large area where I can just keep all of my animals that need to be constantly sheared and milked. Space Station 13, what's that? I don't know that one. It's not rare that I don't know a game, but I don't know that game. Come on, guys, finish these. That's totally packed. I need this other area. By the way, you can type dwarfs or dwarfs, exclamation point with the start, and I can name a dwarf after you. Elven caravan has arrived. I don't care. They're elves. Oh, shoot. I don't have anything to trade them anyway. Wait, do I? Did they ever make those statues? Yeah, okay, so it looks like they made the statues, so maybe it'll work. Q, add, charcoal on repeat, because we got more than plenty of wood. I want this, oh, yeah, we don't have any charcoal, so that's not going to work. Q, this over here. Yeah, I can give him a bunch of tables and chairs. How many are in there anyway? Oh, a whole bunch. And doors. And another statue. Let's see, try building a statue. Put that statue right here. This is going to be our... Oh, just the one statue? I thought I had more statues. I had some metal statues lined up too. Oh, we have dwarfs. Okay, so let me just go ahead and flip over here. I'm going to read. I'm going to sort by nothing. And we want to tell this to go by ID. So, actually we do need to sort by named. Custom names. Ready to go. Has nickname. Okay, so, oh, we do have one that had a nickname, Clubfoot. So, Fry Guy 0 is getting number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is an okay person. Butcher, Tanner, Hunter. Yeah, actually, it looks like he's the only hunter I've got right now. Yeah, that's a lowercase. Let's get this right, guys. Alright, and sort that. And then C. Finnegan is getting number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, really good woodcrafter. Not bad. Also has him as farmer. Finnegan. There you go. Nickname's changed. So let's just see here. We go over here to units. Turn that off. U to units. Fry Guy is currently reading a book. Okay. Thoughts? Okay. 64 years old, born on the 15th of Hematite in the year 99. Likes native gold, platinum, indigo tourmaline, dralfa leather, giant muskox hoof, the color burnt umber, bucklers, goblets, yaks for their shaggy hair, the words of the crown of nobles, the sound of control of God, and the sight of the euphoric smile. When possible, you prefer to consume giant skunk and hard wheat beer. You like to eat giant skunks. Okay, that's not a terrible thing. Oh, I got bits and it didn't yell at me. Why didn't it yell at me? It should have yelled at me. Thank you, Peregrine. How are you doing? Did you have to go through the forest and it was over the hill and through the woods? I'm going to assume that most people no longer remember what that reference is. But yeah. Oh man. Now let's see. You have great deal of respect for the law, greatly prize loyalty, see friendship is one of the finer things in life, believe that honesty is a high ordeal, greatly respects artists and their works, really respects those that take the time to master a skill, deeply respect those that work hard at their labors, respect nature, somewhat... Wait, I think I missed... Oh, respects fair dealing and fair play. That's where you go. Values cooperation, finds merrymaking and partying worthwhile activities, values martial prowess, values leisure time, finds nature somewhat disturbing and values not... So, basically, you're an average dwarf. Oh, you're leaving for Japan next week. That is awesome. Let's see. Looks like somebody's asking what this is. Difficult answer to answer. Let's see. There is a lot of bot spam there. I'm not sure what you could be referencing. I don't see who asked that. But yeah, a game with clunky controls, part of its charm. Started off as an atmospheric simulator and turned into a sort of role-playing game. Takes place in the space station. Has a number of job roles you can take up, including when limited to security roles, clowns and mimes, engineers, bartenders, chefs, janitors, and medical personnel. Almost correct. So it did not actually start as an atmospheric simulator. He actually added that because he wanted the world generation to be as true as possible. Originally, it was an arena. And it wasn't intended to be a full RPG. He just wanted it to be an arena, so he built the arena. That's why the arena mode actually exists. But it's kind of locked away behind some things, so you have to use some fancy tricks to get to it. But, okay. Oh, you're talking about the Space Station 13. Okay, when I asked you. Is that what you're talking about? Maybe I missed something. Pup's over here, wanting attention. So I'm petting her. That's why I'm leaning off to the side here. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Dwarf Fortress, very similar, but not really that part. Oh, well, you know what? If I could have just finished what you were saying, I'd have known exactly what you were talking. Because you say it takes place on a space station. I should just read everything before I actually respond. But it was just such a big block, I wanted to try to hit point by point. So number of job roles you take, including unlimited security roles, clowns and mimes, engineers, bartenders and chefs, janitors, medical personnel. Clowns are the only real job in Space Station 13. Interesting. Okay. So that actually sounds like something I might be into. Is that another free game? Or is that on Steam? Or if you want, you can try to drop a link. I'm pretty sure a dedicated button for honking. Yeah, you know you gotta play that. That's a real thing. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's see what Finn got. Let's see. 13 years old, just old enough to be in the workforce. Born on the 7th of Limestone, year 150. That was only a few months after I started the play. Thin hair, quite sparse, long and arranged in double braids, somewhat short, nose is upturned, has a round chin, ears are short, eyebrows are somewhat high. Alright, old craftsman, Dwarf. Great deal of respect for the law, greatly prized royalty. Okay, so it looks like the majority of this is the same. Oh, but you personally view any show of emotion as offensive due to retching on my asthma back in my old base, it looks like. And I have no idea what this music is doing now. Believe that peace is always preferable to war, so I will not be enlisting you in the army. Sees competition is reasonably important, which means I kind of want to enlist you in the army now. Respects perseverance and dislikes cooperation. Definitely not going into the army. Dreams of raising a family. That will probably not happen. Let's see. Always presents herself as extravagantly as possible, displaying a magnificent image to the world. But you're not bothered at all by deviations from the norm or even extreme differences or lifestyle appearance. Sounds like a teenager to me. Labor laws, huh? So all in all, this looks like you guys got some pretty basic characters. Just one's a 60-something-year-old and the other's a 13-year-old. That's good, though. That 13-year-old's going to end up being master of something, and she'll probably end up in my next fort, too. That's what they tend to do. And I'm already finished with my tea. That sucks. Unoptimized platform called Beyond, and every code base for each server playable to play on is a mess of spaghetti code. Oh, that sounds about like, yeah, not exactly a UI thing, for sure. Nice. So it's kind of like the space version of Dwarf Fortress, is that what you're saying? Maybe Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode, from what I'm hearing? Okay, so let's see what we can actually trade. I'm not going to have any of those. Let's go to, say, miscellaneous. That's not going to work. We plant seeds, drinks, sticking implements. Air buckets. Okay, so it's not actually showing me the food, so let's do it. Prepared food barrels. Ooh, they're wood. We'll see if I can get away with it. Hopefully they'll still look into it, even though the container is wood. I just won't be able to sell the wood barrel. Something else I could do is I could tell it to dump the barrels and then forbid the barrels so that the food itself doesn't get picked up. Designate that way. Oh, it's already there. Trading. So I think I'm going to have to end up dumping the barrels. Oh, of course he's sleeping. So my broker's sleeping. You search bro. Okay, it doesn't want to do that. Oh, Q. Z, F. I'm going to follow him. Okay, so he's there now. So Q. Trade. Not good! Yeah, it's not going to let us trade those barrels. So, let's go T. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Dump that. I. Right here. It's a dump. That should certainly work. Asking Darth Hat Daddy to invite him to the game. What is he playing? Darth, are you playing something multiplayer? Migrants have arrived. I didn't know I was... Oh, darn it. I didn't realize that I was still unpaused. So, not trade. G. We're going to remove these so that they'll actually dump them. Okay, they're moving them out, but they're not actually removing the food. How many's there? 3 of them? Okay, so if we look inside... Q... Let's see, DVD... Actually, he should be coming up to it as well. That's it. That's all for it. DVD. We're going to dump everything on that square. And I. We're going to remove this one. We're going to make another one right here. And that's a dump. And Q. Okay. Don't dump that. Out of that. When we look in, they are dumped but not forbidden. Good. That's what I'm looking for. So the barrels themselves are forbidden. So now they should go back and forth and put all the food in the other dump pile. Yep, that's working. Okay. This one here is now empty. Next one also... Oh, nope, that one still has one left. No, it still has one left. Okay, so I need 2 more. That's 1, that's 2. I guess he just walked by instead of actually dumping them. Nope, he moved 1. The Water Buffalo Seed Bread Biscuits. Still want to get those over. There we go. Okay, so now, I'm going to pause. DBC to reclaim. We're going to reclaim everything there. Capital D to remove dumps just to make sure that they're not actually dumping it. And it's still paused, so I can go into Q. There's no way they could have tasked something. We're going to hit get. And all of these should be at distance 1. So barrel, 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 barrel. And everything from here down to a higher distance should work. Alright. That should trade them. Once those have been moved, we should be able to go buy things from them. Okay, so it's not showing any more food there. Okay, Q, T. There we go. Wow, this Masterwork Buffalo Tallow Biscuits worth 1,100. Oh, shit. 2,100 just for the one Masterwork Meat Biscuits. Nice. Okay, so we're not going to have any problem buying anything here. We don't need any of that. We certainly don't need any of that. Hi. Did I really just do that for nothing? They don't have anything worth... Okay, I'll get the nuts. I'll give my cook something else to cook. All of this is going to be elf-sized, so I can't get anything out of those. Hopefully they see the food that I give them here, and they decide to bring more decent stuff next time. Grown birch and cuthette. Is that an instrument? Handheld wind instrument. Okay, well, I'll take that just because it's an instrument. Yeah, I'm making my own buckets. Don't need those. Those are just wooden weapons. That's not really that great. Now, the grown shields aren't terrible, because those are basically just wood shields, but they're lighter because they're grown. They do something with the way that they're grown to make them lighter, so those aren't terrible. I certainly don't need them, though. Figurine, scepter. Arrows I don't need. Dwarves use bolts. Okay, so... Seriously, 125? That's all I'm getting? Well, let's see if that's enough for him. It's probably more... Damn, it's probably overkill. Yeah, that's overkill. I gave them one piece of food. Seriously? Just 4 biscuits. It was worth all of that. That's just crazy. Oh, maintaining your stuff. That makes sense. Okay, so... Move goods. We're going to move these out of the trading area because we want to make sure that they're in barrels so they don't spoil. Then remove the trader request. That should be good. By the way, if anyone is unaware, I do still have the snap game on my screen. If it's visible and annoying you, you can actually remove the visibility by clicking on the bottom. It's going to be in the middle area over there somewhere. But once it's up, it should appear up in this area. So you guys can actually play Snap if anything does come out to where I've got some downtime. That's good. Construct leather bag, needs tanned hides. Ah, shoot, we're already out of tanned hides. That was fast. I'm just going to let them cancel all those out. That sucks. B, Alt C, is it? Yeah, bookcase. Making a whole bunch of bookcases in there. Finished digging this out? Yes, they are. Okay, so Q. Load save settings. Okay, I'm going to save these settings as stock 1. Pile. Just going to call it a custom stock pile. There to there. Okay, that didn't work. Has to be on the same layer, apparently. I thought you could remove across multiple layers. I knew you couldn't place them across multiple layers, but oh well. Oh, welcome back. Even though that was 3 minutes ago. We're going to set this one to be lower quality. We can go ahead and turn off foods. So let's see, disable animals, bars, blocks. Yeah, we'll leave those for now. Gyms for now. Cloth, for now. That's fine. Actually, let's go ahead and save the new there, stock 1. Then Q, load, stock 1, load, stock 1, load, and one more, stock 1. Alright, so Q, settings, total, let's see, core quality, standard and well crafted, because those we want to trade first. Okay. Next layer down, settings. Finally in Superior. Next layer, exceptional only. Well, yeah, exceptional only. We want our masterworks and artifacts to be in the same level. How's it going, malicious? You get back to your house? I did. I made 5. Shoot. Well, okay. S. Oh, that's annoying. Just finally. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so finally, Superior and Exceptional have their own layers. Superior, right? Yep, Superior. Exceptional only. Oh, sure. This is what happens when you do them all at the same time, though. And the bot can actually time itself out if you do them all like that. You're really better off doing one, and then once it finishes, rotate into the next one. It'll keep the bot from over-spamming an area. Coins, bars, blocks, nope, nope. Core qualities. And final settings. Masterwork and artifact only. Coins. Okay, so that'll make it a little bit easier for them to filter out or filter into the different grades of items. It'll take them a second to actually get those moved, because things like over here, if you check, if I go T, you can see what's inside. Top right, you might notice there is a lot of things currently in here, and those really need to be, you know, dropped down to storage. So we're going to need to let that run for a minute. Let's see, where's my stone detailer? What's he? Oh, he's over here now. He's detailing the floors over here. Just smoothing everything out, making everything nice and pretty. Yeah, that's the only quote on this side so far. I can go ahead and, while that's running, I can grab those other quotes you guys made. Quotes. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to see chat for just a second, but that's fine. Edit. Copy. ID3. Okay, so it is actually showing the difference. It's just not letting it come up on this side. Okay, so it's already in. Alright. Oh yeah, I'll just have to restart the bots after this is over. Yeah. It does have them, but this instance of the bot can't see the file. It didn't read them on load. So the way that that's set up, it's not set up to write to or to read from a file. No, you're perfectly fine. It's just the way that this bot is set up. The actual quote option, honestly, isn't as good as if I just made my own command for it. Like, I could tell it to write to and read to a file, and it would be a lot better. The issue is the file could end up having other complications, or if two of them at the same time tried to read and write to the file around the same time, or one has it open, yeah, that happens. No, it says the arena's been cleared up. You haven't broke it. It's just the way it's set up. So once I reset the bots, it'll actually sync to the correct files, and we'll be able to see the changes that were properly made. But for now, there's still that one. Maybe? Did it not put it? Extra quotes. No, it's there. Did I have the... Oh. It's under the wrong titling. It's the wrong command setup. What are you playing with over there? Hey, get that off the couch. Hey, here, come here. You know that's not allowed on the couch. You know it's not allowed on the couch. Yeah, you know that. Oh, I did not see that quote. But yeah, you can just type exclamation point other, and I've got something like 400 quotes in there. I put in a lot of them one night. I didn't get a chance to read the majority. Oh! Someone Vodalath is horrified. Why is he horrified? Let's check the therapist. Whoa! Oh, yeah, that's right. Migration wave. Oh, I got another group here. Oh, wow. He is not happy. She is not happy. Very unhappy. 41.9k. Okay. You are not required to do much of anything. What needs do you have? Pray, meditate. Unable to pray to Arab. Unable to pray to Icon First Gods. Be with family. Can't do anything with that. Be with friends. Can't do anything about that. Martial training. I am not going to give her martial training. She's about to go crazy. Eat a good meal. Well, I've got nothing but awesome meals for these guys this time again, so I don't know why they like to claim I'm not feeding them well. There's a lot of people that don't have that. This doesn't make sense. What do they consider a good meal? Because it used to look at the actual value of the ingredients and the value of the meal. But they don't seem to be doing that. Yes, you can. Put a space and then the number. Let's see. See, now that one came over. But it's just not showing. Okay, so if you put the number, it looks to the file. But if you don't, it just pulls up what it already read and does a random from that. Okay. There needs to be a refresh option so it can pull from the file again. That certainly works, though. Oh, but they don't have any needs to think abstractly. Oh, wow. This guy really did. Let's see. Badly extracted lactates. Vutok Onolver. Vutok. Alright, let's switch over here. I'm gonna go to L. Keep a performer scholar. We'll assign Vutok Onolver as a scholar. And let's see who else was there. Mistum Moses Basin. Let's see, Sibrak looks like he's fine with it now. Where'd Sibrak go? Sibrak. Yep, Sibrak is untroubled after thinking abstractly. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and change out Sibrak for... who's the other person? Mistum. The engraver. Okay, so I just need them to do that for a little bit. And then once he gets his happy thought, I can remove him from that. And he can go back to, you know, shining the floors. Quote 666 is probably going to end up being, do you know what the monster stands for? For 300 bits, I can have another monster to help keep me awake on Friday night for your enjoyment. Alright, Malicious. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate that. Are those seeds? Did they leave seeds out here? Oh, the nuts, obviously. Why are they forbidden? No. They're not designated for dropping. That's not full either. And it should go in here. Let's change the settings on this. Food. Where are the nuts? Yeah, that should be working fine. Oh, I'll bet it lists them in here. Yup. Oh, that's annoying. Camel nuts. Mango pits, cocoa beans. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and allow certain seeds. Oh, I hate doing it this way. Okay, so I'm going to permit all seeds, and then I need to go down the list. of everything that can be used for brewing. And I need to cancel those out. Up and down, that's faster. Okay, so I know that those cans, barley. Okay. Dwarf, Fortress, Brewing, Still. Okay, not the still, it's under alcohol. So I'm just going to head right over here, and that will let me see... Oh, you have to put the thing with the alcohol on it if you actually want to see it. So if we scroll down, we can see the long list of everything that can be turned into alcohol. Alright. You know what? Let's see. If I check... list here, if I go to extensions, my extensions, that just tweaked. Okay, so I can see the current people that are top on Snap. Where is my reset button? I'm going to reset the session on that. Okay, so I need to use the restroom real quick. I'm going to grab some water. Whoever is the highest on Snap, I will give you the number of points that you get times 10. Well, okay, times 5. That should be fair. So enjoy Snap for a minute. I will be right back. Okay, so it looks like it doesn't do a live update on those, but that's perfectly fine. Let's see what we've got here. Go back into it. Should show me. Did no one play Snap? It's not showing anyone for the session. Let me try from here. Seriously, no one played it. Okay. That's interesting. I thought for sure someone would go for the free points. Alright. Oh well, we'll go back to doing this then. Let's see, control minus. Make it a little bit larger so I don't have to keep jumping back over. Or a little smaller, technically. Okay, so... it's gonna be fun. Search. Helmet spawn. I'm not worried about plum pits. Pigtail seeds. Cave wheat. Oh! You must be first. There we go. Congratulations taking that top slot. How's it going, club? I'm having the fun job of filtering out all of the brewable seeds from the thing, because that's just annoying. Now, is there an automated way? Let's see. Load. Is there one? Let's load. I need to make one and save it and just go from there. Foodstuffs, plants, prepared foods, primary mats. Let's go seeds. Let's see if we set it to seeds, what does it change? Food, just the seeds. And did he really have all of the seeds? That is such a stupid thing to make an auto for. Oh wait, muckroot and bloated tubers are off? Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense at all. That is horrible. Okay, so we want to permit meat, fish, eggs, plants. Yeah, but the whole thing is we really want to get those other seeds in there, so... God forbid, find out what those other seeds were and just allow those so that they can move them out of there. Cheeses, nut drinks, fruits and plants. Yep, milled plants fine, bone meals fine, fat's fine for now, paste fine for now. Those are fine for now. Extracts, oils and syrups, sure. This here, we do a search for milk, and then this is fast at least. Yeah, this is all the annoying part. And that's perfectly fine. Okay, so I'll just go with that, and then tea, acorns, almonds, hazelnuts. Acorns, almonds, and hazelnuts. Q, S, seeds, search, acorns, almonds, and hazelnuts. That should work. It'll at least get them out of the trade depot. I don't like seeing those little dots all over my trade depot. It just looks dirty. So let's take a look and see if he's actually had his good thoughts yet. This one here. Read. Yes, they've had their good thoughts. That's excellent. Unfocused after me. Oh, wait, no. No, they have not. It's the think abstractly that we're looking for. Oh, wow, he just got a +10. Okay, so Vutok doesn't need that anymore, so I can unassign him from there. So, locations, Vutok, nobody. Alright, that will work. Oh, Malicious is over here trying to duel everybody. Will you accept, Clubfoot? You're Gelder. I'm sure you can do it. You are a Gelder. Exclamation point duel, and then you actually need to type his name, or you can do an @MAL and tab enter if you want to go a little bit faster with that. Who wins? Who wins? We have Clubfoot emerged victorious. Sorry, Malicious. Better luck next time. Alright. Okay, so we've got that guy looking in here. I'm just going to jump over here and let you guys watch that for a second. I'm going to read this a few times and see when he gets his Think Abstractly bonus. I sure hope it's soon. Because I kind of need him to get back to smoothing the floors. Let's see, what's he doing right now? Detailing floors. Oh well. I'll jump back over here, Dwarf Fortress. Alright. Why, thank you. By the way, the more people that join boss, the more points you get. It's always a good idea to join boss. And I would request that you please don't do all of the different commands at the same time, Malicious. If they all fire at the same time, it could cause Twitch to actually time my bot out. So I'd rather you didn't do that. But I'll still join. Okay. Build a table. So along this line, right there. Okay. So we've got those set to be built. Did they build a statue? No, that's right, I canceled that. Let's see what statue this was. View, description. The dwarves, they're laboring foundation of bought a speech to the basement of savants, the round bust. Okay, so that's this place. Excellent. I will use that and hope its value is decent. In fact, let's just go ahead and engrave stone. Right there. But we don't want to engrave that one because that's going to end up being... Oh, really? That whole line, even with the chairs. Okay. Well, we don't want the chairs to destroy the engravings. My engraver is High Master, so... I'm like legendary +5, so I definitely don't want to have any of his masterworks destroyed. But that should definitely take the value of this place up considerably. You know, once he gets around to it. Speaking of which, read needs. He still hasn't thought abstractly. That sucks. Oh well. It's okay, Club. I'm sure the sun got in your eyes. Retires as world champ. You can't do one and then retire. That's just not how it works. Nice try, though. Oh, they finally made that. So we come down here. I did not leave a place for them to actually get to. I guess I'll have to dig one out here. Yeah, that's 4. If I need more, I can probably dig down. Put that in the wrong spot. Pause. Okay. This door is currently tasked. I'm going to forbid it. Unforbid it. Q. Okay, there's already a door there. Build door here. Placement. Yeah, the one distance that's going to work. So they only moved the 1. Resume. Build door there. Also a cheap door. Build door here. And a lot of people are going to see it. Make that my masterwork. You watched. There are witnesses. So it'll let you when it comes back up. It'll let you know. Masterwork limewood barrel. Okay. So if I come over here, I'm going to go ahead and start digging this out. This is fast. I just dig here. That should be more than enough. Of course, I now forgot what I was digging it out for. Just figures. I need to dig this out anyway so I can get my underground plant gathering inside the caverns. Speaking of which, we might as well hit the caverns soon. Oh, also, build beds. Units, 47 citizens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 30 beds. That should be enough for them. Because a lot of them are going to end up sharing beds, but dig, up downs, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Go with that for now. So they've got plenty of digging to do. That will work for a while. I need to put that over here on the napkin. I've got a glass desk, so when I place the cold drink directly on the glass desk, it actually makes little water droplets on the bottom side that try to drip down on my keyboard. And I've had that be an issue in the past, so I'm trying to get out of that habit. I need to make sure I've always got it on a napkin or something. See something out there? Yeah, just got a knock on the back of my chair, huh? Alright. That's saving. So since I didn't mention it, let me go ahead and see if anyone has hit this yet. Extensions, my extensions, snap. Hey, normal legs got 8. Alright. Well, I did say I was going to, so give normal legs 40. Enjoy. I did tell people I was going to. Ah. If I can get to it in time. Heist! Hey, went off without a hitch. Whoa, I've got a bunch of things starving. Okay. This area here, we're going to, let's see, capital N. We'll just go up from the bottom. And goat. Actually, let's go ahead and filter out the non-grazing. We just say everything's grazing, goes in there. Certainly works. Resume. Yeah, I was down there. I wanted to make sure I wasn't on the section that's right above this, because that would be a lot of animals in a 4 square area. That is 4 square, not 4 squared. So 1 by 4. So it looks like I don't actually have any fishers for some reason. Well, Z... Ooh, drinks are getting low. Seeds are looking good. Plants are looking very good, so I bet they ran out of barrels at some point. Yep, ABR, ABR. Ooh, that's a good heist. I got a lot of points too. Hi. This dog cam is finally getting some action. See, has he thought abstractly yet? Read. He has not. Missed him. Go do your scholarly duties and read a book. Satisfied at work, uneasy, lack of decent meals, bored after lack of abstract thinking still. Okay, zoom to, follow him. So he's just detailing the floor. He's in the place, but he's detailing the floor instead of reading the books. Detailing the floors and the walls. Yeah, he's just going around detailing. He's not actually reading a book. Read a damn book, dude. Read a book. Human caravan has arrived. That's nice. U, Q. Yeah. Z, O. He just wants to detail everything. He doesn't want to read his book. Even though that's what his current need is.
comes sliding over to me, and then when I reach my hand out, she tries running back. She just thought I had put on the wall. Still detailing. Go read a damn book, dude. Hey, hosting from Clubfoot. Thank you for that. I am curious why I'm not hearing it, though. It's supposed to do this massive chime on my end as well. And I'm not hearing that. Oh, migrants arrived. Okay. Please don't be a rare rabbit. Oof. One layer below. If I cut down trees, they could have some severe consequences. Already knocked out their roots. There was something. She just dropped it so it rolled straight over to me. That's funny. Just caught it like a soccer ball and flipped it around her. Let's see. If we come back up here, we need to go cage, or uncage that hen. In alright. Why are my nest boxes unclaimed? I've got multiple turkeys hanging out. Oh! I didn't see the boss. Or the arena. Okay. Make this bedroom. Actually, do I still have my hotkey set up? Fast all cut. Oh, the cut and paste. Okay, so let me switch this over to Dwarf Fortress. Stairs and beds. Alright. So macro 2 is the beds. On all those bedrooms. Hey, what? Okay, assign a location, new location, temple to no specific deity. So everyone has some place that they can worship. Here, add. Let's smelt hematite now. These guys here, move goods. Track points there. Okay, so I should not need any more trap components. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. Cage bales and bins. Yep, excellent. like this song, but I already know it's going to sink. Ugh, lungfish. Teleporting around on the first layer. Ah, more lungfish, that's annoying. Build trap lever. 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 Already trading, that was fast. Okay, request broker. Okay, where's my broker? Oh, he decided he wants to go eat first. That's nice of him. So I do see one thing I need to change. Okay, he's going to trade at the depot. Well, he does that. D-O. I'm going to say D-O-L. This is a low. And this here is a high. Withdrew from society. Nice. A gem cutter nonetheless. So I'm going to get a really nice artifact gem out of this. Ooh, that's going to bump the values here. Build trap cage. If they attack right now, I have no idea where they would attack from, so I'm just kind of putting them all over the place. is year 2, so I can get attacked at this point. Okay, let's trade. Oh, zinc. Yeah. Make some bismuth cages as well, why not? I'll make a... Maybe I should see if I can get some bismuth bronze going. Ooh, platinum bars. Hello. Oh, we'll definitely make a statue out of that. Rope. Don't need those. Water stones. Oh, we got instruments here. Whole bunch of instruments. It's nice. Goose cage, buck rabbit cage. Oh, another llama. I've got plenty of dogs. Well, I'll go ahead and get another dog. Why not? Cage is cheap. Tin cage also cheap. Don't need the milk. That's just a barrel. Crossbow, iron mace. I'm going to buy a copper pick just so in case I've got another miner out there I haven't paid attention to. Hi, Lana! I saw you had your stream go live while I was live, but of course I was live, so I didn't get a chance to actually go check it out. Did you just end? Or are you just, you know, hopping over while you're live also? Was live. Gotcha. No longer live. Well, how was the stream? Pretty good one. The bags. That one's cheap. Not a good stream? What happened? Ooh, leather bins. Cloth bins under 400. There's an emu leather bag for 10. I want that. Nobody was there. Well, I mean, you were only on for what, an hour, right? That's why I generally make sure that I'm on for at least 2 hours, because you get most of the people right after your first hour running, I've seen, on the average. So, I mean, it's one of those things where if you've only got an hour a night to play, go ahead and make it that hour, but you know that it'll take a while before you get people that are like, hey, I know he's going to be on from 8 to 10, so I'm going to jump on at 8. Maybe I'll start doing giveaways in the first 5 minutes. Maybe that's what I'll do. Try to get y'all to, you know, sneak in here whenever I first start it up. Iron anvils. I will use them until I melt them for the iron and make my own. We got some bronze bolts there too. Those are pretty cheap. That's a ring. I want the ring. Oh, that's arrows. Do that giveaway? Alright. Ooh, a whole bunch of tin. One of the great things about the human caravans is they do give you a lot of variety on food. That's always very nice. It's great for getting a lot of easy keep the dwarves from being annoyed that all they're getting are plump helmets and plump helmet drinks. Take it easy, Lana. Sleep well, okay? Thanks for coming by. The possibilities of the human. Let's see. Concerns the authoring of Frost, the future foretells by the human. Writing is cheerful, prose is not awful. I'm going to pass on that. I don't care so much about the humans. Inquiries on the mountain home. Okay. The Binocum concerns Fortress Wander Shields. Writing is reasonably serious. Overall prose not awful. Well, yeah, sure. I'll take that one. Social animals in the time of my ancestors. That sounds like something that I'm going to want to see. Manual entitled Social Animals at the Time of My Ancestor concerns the social behavior of creatures. Okay, yeah, sure. Exploring the farm. Let's see. Concerns the Hamlet held brushes. Running is completely serious. It's very serious about a Hamlet. No, I don't care much for Hamlets. Let's see. Animal societies in theory, the social behavior of creatures also. We're going to be like the masters of creature social behavior. Acceptance of the human ilum as a member of the russet bowels in midwinter gives a feeling of compassion here and there. Post amateurish. Nope. Let's see. Consists of an 89-page entitled Exploring the Farm. Concerns the Hamlet. Nope. What's this one got? Oh, Destiny 2 and Crossout. I actually want to see a little bit of Destiny 2 gameplay. It won't be immediately. It'll be soon-ish, but not immediate. Let's see. Process of economic data collection. Just sure. We might as well. It looks like it was made by a dwarf. That should count for something. Also, it's a decent value. That's always handy. Oh, another one about the Hamlet. I guess that Hamlet's also known as the farm. We'll get a couple of... Ooh, vellum sheet. Nice. Okay. That's not bad. 7,000 value. That'll be quick. Actually, let's save on the Masterworks. We'll go down to the cheap ones first. Really cheap ones. They might go for it. Yuck. They want a couple of Masterworks. And my Silver Warhammer and Steel Paper. Nope. 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 Not getting the Masterworks either. Nice try, though. Okay, that'll work. Move goods. No longer need to trade my weapon bins. 2 of them are no longer weapon bins because there's nothing left in them. Trader's no longer required, and that will work. This place hasn't really been dug out too much. Let me come over here. Designate. I do kind of have a thing for doing like that. Set this here. Five square, and then it should be from the center. Let's see how well this works. Yep, it's doing its cut. Nice.
We'll do one more. I'm going to open it up so they can actually cut it out. We'll see how far down that goes before I hit something. I'm sure that somewhere along the lines will hit. For sure. So I'm going to be breaking into caverns here. While I'm at it, designate from there to there to be cut out. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go ahead and do the same on the opposite. So we can get 60 per layer instead of just the 30. Maybe 60, 120, 180, 240, 270. That's almost 300. That's pretty much all of the people. Actually, 220 I think is my current max setting. So that'll be more than enough for sure. But I don't care what order they actually dig them out in. Not only was that super quiet, it was also had a lot of vocalization. Okay. Don't have any more statues. T. Oh, plenty of iron bars. Q. Add. Oh. There we go. Furniture, iron. We do need a couple of chains. Make an iron door, just for the shits and giggles of it. And iron statue. Where'd the statues go? They're right there. We only need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need 2 more iron. Let's see, I believe it's under other objects. Yep, bookcase. Oh man, I love mechanical keyboards. Especially seeing as I could actually get a version of them that didn't click like mad, but I actually like the feel of that heavy click. Oh, nice. He's engraving these out. Engraved a masterpiece, engraved a masterpiece, engraved a masterpiece. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Love it. Wait, somebody's throwing a tantrum? Oh, shoot. Okay. In. Sheriff. Anyone have any relevant skills at all? Oh, that's not cool. Orb Weaver Chroma. Nice. I was on the Black Widow Ultimate 2012 edition for years, and I recently went and picked this up. This is the Chroma V2. Razor Chroma V2. What was I looking for? Oh, this right here. Jump over to Therapist. We're going to read this. Jump over to Military. We don't need to sort by Migration Wave because it doesn't matter what Migration Wave they're in. We want people who are highly disciplined. So you are highly disciplined. Ooh, anger after getting into an argument. That's not good. How are they looking as far as happiness? Ooh, he's not happy. Wait, Neg 1? He's still in a secretive mood? Oh no, what did he need? It's been a while. that takes precedence over somebody destroying something. Where is he? I don't see him. I don't know what he's taken. This is not good. Okay, so jobs. That building was suspended. Let's go ahead and unsuspend that. There's probably an animal walked in the way or something. He wants to pray. He's meditating. Oh, there he is. Strange mood. Go to unit. Oh, shoot. He's hanging out there. He's an accomplished gym. Oh. Build. Workshop. Jewelry. Let's see. The block's off the right side, so I'm going to put it right here. No, I'm going to put it down here instead. I mean, even though it blocks off the right side, it just works better for space. Have him dig that wall out. Expand this room a bit. Oh, I am on the wrong thing. So what I did is I actually placed the jeweler's shop right here, and I'm expanding this wall. My guy with the strange mood's hanging out in the tavern right now, so I need to jump back to therapist though. That's when I realized, oops, I didn't ever change it back. Yeah. That totally happens to me too. Okay. Labors, gym cutting, gym setting. Okay, so I've got two people with gym setting. I'm gonna go and turn them on gym cutting as well. Actually, he's already doing something, isn't he? Yeah, he's making something already. I'll turn this guy on gym setting as well, just temporarily. Want to make sure we've got enough people. Well, if you want to give it another 10 minutes, that's fine. I can hold on for a bit. So I got a stream deck, and I got a really interesting setup on it. I want to go ahead and show you guys because I'm loving this thing. It's like I can't stop talking about it. This stream deck, it barely reaches. Okay, let's try over here. Nope. That's frustrating. I've got it locked around the side so I don't actually have it fall and drop. Let's pull it a little tighter. Stop it! Nope. You don't want to mess with that. Okay, so here we go. Stream deck. This stream deck is super awesome. Like, I can come down here and I can just do the dog cam on and off right here. Turn it off. I'm gonna turn it on. Boom. Automatically, and it hits all of my scenes too, so I don't even have to think about it. It just works. It's awesome. I love this thing. I've got the top left button just immediately opens the OBS. I'm thinking about having it open my music and everything else along with it, but I haven't set it to a multiple hit button yet. And the LNP, I hit that, brings up the LNP. I don't have to go looking through my folders or anything. It's so much easier. I love it. Just absolutely love it. Yeah, it was a birthday present from my family. I've got the best family. My family's better than yours. I really shouldn't say that. But they are really awesome. And that is a lot of wood. Alright. I'm going to resume this. Hope they make that jewel crafting soon. Otherwise, I'm going to have a jeweler going insane in my tavern. And made. Okay, so he's going to run down there, grab the jeweler. I think it was secretive too, so it should be decent. Let's see, what does he want? Rough gems? Just rough gems. Oh, okay, that totally works.
Grab rough gems. Don't even care what. Grab whatever you want, man. Enjoy. Oh, what did he pick up? Oh, green tourmaline. That's not bad. And he's already started on it. I think he's going to make a large gem. Fallout 4 tonight. Alright, so you continue with the Fallout. So what happened with the Destiny? Speaking of which, when you play Destiny, are you on console or PC, or is it cross-platform? I imagine it probably isn't. Okay, so you're on PS4. And it's not cross-platform, right? I haven't looked it up for a while, so I've just kind of forgotten. That's fair. Whoa. Okay, the green tourmaline coffin? Made a coffin out of a single gem. Now that is a feat. That is certainly interesting. At a jeweler station, too. Like, not even at a place where you would expect something that large to be able to be worked on. Maybe it's just like a really tiny coffin. Maybe when the person dies, they just, like, cut off their finger and stick their finger in it, and that's what they're calling it. My game's in front of my camera. Fix that real quick. It's not supposed to be there. Move that down there, move that down there, boop. And there we go. Oh, okay. Well, that's the end of the camera. Anyway. Alright. Enter to close. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, and nothing else going on there, so that's great. Oh, but actually, we go to General now. Legendary Gem Cutter. There we go. So we're going to switch here. Back over to Therapist. Read. Gem Cutting. Off, off. We do not need another gem cutter. I don't care about the setters. They can do whatever they want. This guy is really unhappy. Why is his stress going up? Her stress? Yeah, her stress. That's odd. What are their needs? Pray, meditate. You've got plenty of chance to pray to Arab and Icon First Gods. Okay, so I need to make one to Arab. There's a bunch of people that want him. Oh well. Nope. I discovered an expansive cavern when I wasn't looking. Ooh. Oh, good. They haven't yet dug into it. DX. Okay, cancel all those. And we're just going to go from here. We'll cancel. We'll just tell them to dig. Let those come down. Right here. Where is... Looks like this right here is a section. We would go down. Right there. Yeah, that's pretty close to the edge there. So we'll go from there. What am I thinking? Yep. Mark 1. So it looks like it actually made quite a ways down before it actually hit cavern. So that's nice. Okay, I did something weird there. Okay, so from here, that's right, down, XXX, up downs, down down down, or up downs, ups and downs are right, ups and downs are right, up downs are correct, ups and downs are right, so correct, and then this just kind of broke. That's weird. Oh, that is literally as far as it goes? Negative 49 is... Wow, really thin world. I mentioned that before, right? Super thin world. This crust is not very large at all. So, if this doesn't hit anything else, it's definitely going to hit a Magma Sea soon. Which is way early. Don't expect that. Okay. Well, I don't think they're going to go that far. So let's come back up to here. We're going to do hotkey F8 zoom, and I'm not even going to bother naming it yet because we don't know which level of cavern this is. But we need to dig out around here. And out around here. Through the center. And connect them. That'll certainly work. I don't know, it looks kind of weird. Yeah, it looks a little better. Anything else interesting over here? No, not yet. Oh, they still need to finish digging that section out. Haven't dug that either, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and make a section pile for gems. Put it right here by the jeweler. Q, change settings. Gems, we don't want the cut gems in here. Just the rough ones. Go over here. Settings. Gems. We're going to remove the rough gems from this one. From this one here. From this one. More. That'll work. Oh, they started digging out the bed areas, that's why. Tourmaline. Again. See, as soon as they finish digging out this section here, I can have them channel through and actually just, like, not channel, but dig through, and I'll have them cut out this whole section. So there's actually walkable platforms on each level.
It looks like that's a layer change too. From schist to gabbro. Okay. I don't remember what layers those are. Gabbro is normally pretty low though. This probably cavern layer 2, maybe cavern layer 3. And it's only at level neg 29. So that's worth checking out. Something. I don't know. That's close to the surface. Those plants are open space. Clay loam. There's clay down here. Okay. Also clay loam. Well, it's loam, so it's dirt. It's not actually clay. But having now broke this means that this is going to start populating with plants like these. Okay, so since we've got some decent stuff going on there, let's go ahead and tell them to fertilize. That's right. So let's build workshop, ashery. Oh, it needs blocks. Of course it does. Yeah. Add table, add chair. On repeat, but suspend both. Actually, no, I don't need tables and chairs anymore. I need chests and cabinets. So I'll cancel those. Add cabinet, add coffers. Repeat, but suspend. We need a bunch of blocks first. Sand. Oh, yep. There's clay in here. There's 3 clay in that section. 1, 2, 3. So if I go I right here. Collect clay there. That will certainly work out. Well, you keep looking outside. What's going on out there? Smacking me with your tail? Okay, they're taking their time on continuing that dig. So I'm thinking now's a good time. I'm going to go ahead and drop it over to Malicious. I will pick this up tomorrow at the normal time. That is 8 to 10 Eastern. My name is Dow Nitre. You can call me Dow or Deo. All of it's good. I just enjoy playing with you guys and talking to you while playing. And yes, we know you like them too. We know. I also know you want me to go to bed. Yeah. I have work in the morning, so that's probably a good idea. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this over to Malicious Hatred. He's a pretty good guy. He was saying he's playing, I believe, Fallout 4 tonight. And, yep. And I put the dog can up there for you, Peregrine. Well, you and everyone else that mentioned him. Or mentioned her, I should say. So, put
that there. Make sure I can actually pull this raid off. I have to go back to live. And make the selection here. It's just, you know, they seem to have tried to change the raids up just enough to make it slightly difficult for me. So I can put that raid in, but it looks like it didn't actually do anything. So we see here. If I do it from the bot, though, it seems to try to work. Now, it says I already have a raid in progress, but it's not giving me any option to actually do the raid. So I don't know what it's actually expecting here. TV/. Let's see if this even shows it actually raiding. See, it's not giving me an option to actually start the raid like it's supposed to. So I don't know what's going on now. I swear it's just broken. Let's see if I can pull up Malicious's bot. I believe is malicious. Nope, that was Queequeg. Is it this one? Yeah, that's Zombie Mun. All people that we are working with, and all of them have my bot. Is this one malicious? There we go. Okay, so that is malicious. Testing out the bot. That's working. But it's not letting me raid. Yeah, it's not actually doing anything. That is frustrating. Incredibly frustrating. Come back to live. I was saying I can do this from my phone. So let's see. Can I do it from my phone? Oh, hey, it's actually popping up now. But it can't figure out if there's only one viewer or 5 viewers. So we'll just have to hope that it hits the 5. Take it easy, everybody.